Hey guys, Team FTL here, with a Megacolony deck profile. Now this is on the Giraffa build, so I'll be running the ride chain for now, but once Extra Booster 1 comes out, I'll probably run the machining beetles, because they're better, and well, these are okay, but then the grade 3 isn't as good. Now for the grade 3s, I run 3 Evil Armor General Giraffa. Basically, these guys gain 1k if you have the grade 2 in Soul, and their other skill is Counterblast 2, kill 2 of your units, and kill 2 of the grade 1s. It's a break even, so I don't really like it, but it's alright, I guess. Okay, next up, we have 3 Master Beetles. These guys are actually really good, because then they limit break 4 to +2, practically. Because 2 of your opponent's units can't stand. Now normally you want to like basically not let their grade 1s or grade 3 stand, cause then if you if you don't let their grade 2 stand, they'll probably intercept with it with your next attack. So then it's better if you bind their grade 3 or grade 1. So yeah, 3 of him. I run 1 Lady Butterfly, because she's hot, and that's the only reason why. Well, she's also a 12k attacker, which helps you hit cross rides or like hit 10ks with 20k columns, so which is pretty good. Next, I run 1 Violent Vesper. Violent Vesper's alright. I mean, he pluses 1, but then he's a 9k grade 3. But you can always kill him with the grade 3 Giraffa, which is not bad. Next, we have 3 Evil Mutant Giraffa. Now you only need to run 3 grade 2s, like of the ride chain, because the grade 1 automatically searches out the grade 2 once you ride it on top of the grade 0. So yeah, you basically can search for him, so you don't need to run too many. I would run 2, but then there's nothing else to run, so I'm running 3 right now. His skill is basically in the Vanguard slot. If the attack hits, you can choose opponent's unit, and that unit can't stand. Now this is pretty good against Garmore Bunnies, cause then second turn you don't let their Spring Breeze stand, and then they can't hit you. I mean they can hit you, but then their Spring Breeze can't hit. Yeah, and it's also good against other decks. I lost to a Megacolony deck with my Garmore Bunnies because of this effect, and yeah, he's alright. Next, we have 4 Bloody Hercules. He's just a 10k beater. Nothing to say about that. I run 1 Water Gang. He has like a Counterblast 2 draw a card unit. It's alright, but then, yeah, he's alright. I just run 1 because, just for tech, I guess. I run 3 Water Gangs. Well, not Water Gangs, Toxic Troopers. These guys are actually really good. Now his skill is when this unit attacks, your opponents cannot intercept for that battle. So basically that that takes out 10k shield if they have 2 intercepts or something, and it also takes out their special intercepts. They can't intercept against this battle, so then if you boost it and hit their Vanguard, they most likely need 10k to guard, and they can't intercept for it, which is pretty good. Next, we have 4 of the grade 1 Giraffa. He's called Pupa Mutant Giraffa. His skill is when the grade 0 is in Soul, he gains 2k, like permanent, and his other skill is on the rearguard slot. When he's called, you could discard a grade 3 to search out a elite mutant Giraffa, which is grade 3. It's really good for deck thinning, I guess, because then you can always deck thin these 2 guys, and yeah, he's actually really good, honestly. Like if you don't have one of these in your hand on the first turn, it's better to like redraw most of your hand, like redraw everything, or like 4 cards, like cause you really want this guy in your hand, or else your deck's kind of useless. So yeah. Next, I run 3 Stealth Metapede. He's basically a 10k booster, like behind the Vanguard, if all of your opponent's units are at rest. So it's alright. Next, I run 4 8k beaters. These are Phantom Blacks. They just boost for AK. That's all. Next I run 3 perfect guards. 4 is a little too much because this deck doesn't have much hand advantage, so I just run 3. I think 3 is perfectly fine. Next for the starter, I run Larva Mutant Giraffa. He's basically he's grade 1 of the ride chain, so yeah. Now for my triggers, I run 4 draw, 4 crit, 4 heal, and 4 stand. Now I would run 4 more crit if Extra Booster 1 was out in English, but so far I can only run 4 stands, which is alright. Well, that's the deck profile.